Now, the minority leader, Haruna Idrisu, is asking the House to set up a 7-member ad hoc committee to oversee and monitor the implementation of the program aimed at attaining sustainable development goals. Now, he argues that it's important for MPs to play a lead role in ensuring that government delivers on the SDGs to benefit the people they represent. He wants the House to heed the call and establish a committee to ensure the country is on track in the implementation of the goals. Now, my colleague Parker Wilson is in Parliament. He joins us live now. Parker, tell us a bit more about Haruna Idrisu's submissions on this matter.
Okay, so Haruna Idrisu made the point that a few months gone by, the president established a ministerial committee to implement the SDGs. Now, they don't know how far they've gotten to. They don't know whether or not they are in track. They are on track in delivering the SDGs. So, as members of the House, and of course as Parliament, which represents the people, because 275 MPs from 275 constituencies, clearly representing the people of this country, will have to play a lead role in this matter and ensure that the ministerial committee are doing the right thing. And so his appeal to the House is that the House sets up a 7-member committee where they can monitor and track the activity of the implementation and ascertain whether or not the government is on track. And if government is not on track, then they can file a report and make sure that at least the SDGs, as the benefits in the country or the people of this country, would be the right thing that government will be doing for the citizen. And so the in fact, members of the House, but from both sides, agreed to it, because when they were contributing to the statement, they made a point that it is important that the SDGs are implemented in the right way, and that they agree to the call that they should establish a 7-member committee. So the Speaker quickly directed that, well, then a 7-member committee should be established to at least oversee the implementation, monitor the activities of the ministerial committee, and to ensure that indeed what they are doing is inconsistent with the implementation of the SDGs.
To clarify, will this become a standing committee of Parliament?
Well, that wasn't clarified whether it will become a standing committee of Parliament, but in the interim, we know that it would be a committee to oversee the implementation of the SDGs. I am sure that when Parliament adjourns today's sitting, we'll get some clarity from the minority leader himself, or perhaps even the Speaker, if he can help us appreciate whether or not this would be a standing committee.
Right. Now, what else has been going on in Parliament today?
Kojo, you know that the members of the House approved the policy statement just yesterday. And of course, they were expecting the budget estimate as well for consideration. And this budget estimate, that is when they are going to determine and be given to the various MDAs and how they can run the activities for 2020. But unfortunately for members of the House, the budget statement was not, the estimate actually was not submitted before them. So, Member of Parliament for Asmase, Alhaji Muntaka Mubarak, raised the concern that the Finance Ministry assured them that the estimate would be presented or submitted to the House even before the approval of the policy statement. And as this morning, there hasn't been anything like that. So this is really not the best. And when they rush in and submit the budget estimate, what it means is that members of Parliament will quickly have to approve it without any proper scrutiny, which at the end of the day wouldn't inure to the benefit of the country. And so the chairman of the Finance Committee, Mark Etibeyaboa, said that, well, the Finance Ministry has indicated that at least by close of the week, that is Friday, they will submit the budget estimate to the House for consideration, and even appeal that at least members of Parliament should sacrifice their weekend and thoroughly peruse the budget estimate that will be presented to the House by the Finance Minister. But the Speaker was not happy with the development, so he directed, with immediate effect, that the Finance Minister should quickly submit the budget estimate for their consideration. And as we speak, we've not had any information as to whether or not the Finance Minister is coming to the House to submit the estimate. But of course, we have confirmation that at least by Friday, it would be submitted to the House for consideration. So we are still monitoring. If we are able to get any information that the Finance Minister will be presenting or submitting the budget estimate to the House, definitely will update our viewers on this development.
Right, that's wonderful. And of course, thank you so much, Kwesi Parker Wilson, for that update from Parliament. That's our parliamentary correspondent there.